Hi guys, I'm back with a quick challenge update. So, how did my week go? Well, the truth is that I did do a little worse this week than I did last week. I can't believe it. This is going to be quick. Let me just tell you what happened. So, this week I only did one thing perfectly every single day. And guess what that was? That was my exercise. So I am very, very proud of that. So what I was supposed to do was a mile a day on my treadmill with my weights. Like every other day I do the weights, or outside in the park. So I did that every single day without fail. And also, every day that I'm on the treadmill, I'm trying to improve from the day before. And I did that. So just this morning, I was on the treadmill. It took me 16 minutes and 52 seconds in order to get my mile in. And at the beginning of this week, last Saturday, it took me 17 minutes and 42 seconds. So that is almost a full minute off since last Saturday. And every single day I went down. Compared to last week, compared to the beginning of last week, actually, I've taken off 2 minutes. And since I've started this whole thing, I actually took off 6 minutes. I don't know what I was doing on that first day, like sleep on the treadmill or something. I don't know. But the very first day, I started off at 22 minutes and 42 seconds. So that has gone fantastic. The only bad thing is that I have started having my knees have started aching a little bit. Not when I'm just normally walking around, but when I'm walking up my stairs, I can notice some aching in my knees. And when I'm driving my car, I can notice some aching in my knees. So I'm actually kind of glad this is going to be up in a few days to give my knees a break. So there we go with that. So let's talk about the thing that I did the worst on was the carbs. So two times in 7 days, I went over my 50 net carbs. That's the same thing that happened last week. I went over my 50 net carbs twice. Wait. Actually, just once. Yeah, just once actually last week. And that was an accident. These 2 times weren't really an accident. So yeah, I went over my carbs twice. I didn't get my water in only one time, so I was supposed to get, I keep feeling like there's hair on my face, sorry. 2 liters of water in. I had one day that I didn't get that in, so I got it in all the other days. And what really helped me was that so normally I just drink my water plain. I don't like any of the water additive things that you put in there. I've tried all of them. I don't really like them. But I do like this Zevia tea. So it's sweetened with stevia leaf extract. 0 carbs, 0 calories. It's very good. It's slightly sweeter than I want it to be, so I actually dilute it with water, which gets me even more water in. So I've been drinking one of these a day, dilute it in water to help me get my 2 liters in. And it really does. I mean, I admit that when I do flavor my water, it goes down faster and easier, but I don't love it. But the point is to get the water in. So yeah, I've been doing that, and that has helped immensely, even though I still had one day that I didn't get all my water in. What else? So sleep. So I'm supposed to get 7 hours of sleep in every night. Whoops, according to my Fitbit. I did that perfectly last week. I had one day this week that I did not get all my sleep in. I actually had one day this week that I got 10 and a half hours of sleep. Usually that never happens because even when I have the day off, I have dogs, they tend to wake me up and then I don't go back to sleep. So that kind of balances with the fact that I had a day where I only got 5 hours of sleep. And that was really because I forgot that I needed to start work an hour and a half early the next day. I completely forgot until it was very close time for me to go to bed, and I decided to look at my schedule, and so yeah, so that really was an accident one time. And then I had one day that I didn't get my 14 hours fasting. So I'm doing 14 hours intermittent fasting. Last week I did that perfectly. This week I had one day because I went to bed. So the day that I ate more carbs than I was supposed to, I also ate very late. So then the next day I had to work, and oftentimes when I go over my carbs or when I eat late at night, it makes me very hungry the next day. So the next day I was trying to work, I could not concentrate, I was hungry, and I couldn't wait the full 14 hours. So you see, that's what happens when you mess up one day, it kind of makes your next day be bad. I couldn't wait the 14 hours, it was 12 hours. So I did wait 12 hours before I ate, but that was the one day that I didn't get my fasting in. So I mean, overall, it was good, but you know, the purpose of this challenge is it's not just to be good. I mean, this is what I should be trying to do every day, is just to be good. But this was a temporary challenge where I was trying to do all 5 things perfectly every day. So now there's only a few days left. Today is Saturday. This challenge ends at the end of the day on Tuesday. I am going to get all 5 things in these next few days. I am. As a matter of fact, last night, once again, now last night I did stay within my carbs, but I went to bed late. I was up late watching movies, drinking some wine. Before I knew it, it was really late when I started my fasting clock. So now today, I have plans. You know, I have a lot of things that I was planning on doing today. I was planning on eating at a certain time, and at first I was just like, well, you know, I made a mistake, I stayed up too late, this is just going to be a day I don't get my fasting in. But that's just an excuse, and that's what I've kind of done. I mean, even though, like I said, I've done really well this past week. You know, most of the time I only messed up like here and there one day, one thing per day. But that's still an excuse. And so, you know, like today I'm like, okay, I need to stop making excuses. I don't have to work today, so if I get cranky, if I get a little hungry, I'm going to wait those 14 hours today, no matter what, because I shouldn't have been eating so late yesterday. You know, that's what I get. And that is kind of the attitude that I'm going to try to have just these next few days, so that I can come back to you. So I'm going to come back to you on Wednesday to give you the wrap up of this whole challenge. Also, on Wednesday, I'm heading to Vegas. So I have a challenge for myself while I'm in Vegas. I will tell you all about that challenge on Wednesday. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you very much for your support. And I will check in with you in just a few days on Wednesday. Bye.